everyone. Tonight we're going to talk about why you haven't received the middle class tax refund yet. We'll talk about student loan debt forgiveness, which right now there's a pause on. They're fighting it. If you guys want to talk about crypto crashing, we can do that. I apologize for the lighting in this video. Yeah, so let me know what's going on with you guys. Also, my friend Phidias, he's trying to get Elon Musk to hug him, so check out his YouTube channel, follow him on Twitter and on Instagram, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, let me know what questions you guys have. So I'm gonna pull up the Franchise Tax Board web page. This is video details from my other video. Okay. This is not ideal. Like I want to give you guys good quality videos, and I don't feel like I'm doing that when I'm streaming from my living room. Anyway, okay. So January 9th, I think, is when I don't have a roommate anymore. Okay. So the middle class tax refund. A lot of the reason why you guys may be receiving a debit card instead of getting a direct deposit, like a lot of you guys thought, is if you filed your taxes and you received an advanced payment from your tax service provider, or you paid your tax preparer fees using your tax refund. So I know I've given this example before, but let's say that you use TurboTax to file your federal tax return. That's normally free. Then after you find out how much you're going to get for a federal refund, it says, do you want to file your state taxes with us? You're already on the website. I know I click yes. I think most of us click yes. Please file my state taxes using the same service I just filed my federal taxes with. The thing is, that's not always free. Sometimes it costs $15, sometimes it costs $30, and you fill out your state return and it says you're getting $200 back. And then it asks you, do you want to pay these tax preparation fees, these tax filing fees out of your refund? And if you click yes, that means that you paid your tax preparation fees using your tax refund. And I know I do this. I feel like everybody would do this. Most of us say, yeah, of course, go ahead and take the refund money or take the preparation fees out of my refund, because I don't know anyone who wants to pay money up front when they can just have a little bit less out of the refund. So that could be why you're getting the debit card instead. As a matter of fact, I would say that's the case for most people. Now, if you didn't receive the Golden State stimulus, you could still be getting a direct deposit. The payment issue date is through 11/14, right? That's today. And then right here, they even say direct deposits typically occur within 3 to 5 business days from the issue date, but may vary by financial institution. That actually kind of means that, depending on your financial institution, the process could take longer. But if today was the mailing date, then, 5 business days from now, so we're not going to count today because it just got mailed out today. So tomorrow, Tuesday the 15th, that's day 1. Wednesday the 16th would be day 2. Thursday the 17th, day 3. Friday the 18th, day 4, and Monday the 21st, potentially still getting direct deposits. Okay. Then A lot of people are like, I'm in group number 1 for getting the debit cards where you're oops, where did that go? I scrolled down too far. Okay. So in terms of getting the debit card, yes, the debit card mailing frame for the first group, A through E, the mailing time frame ended on 11/5. But then down here it says allow up to 2 weeks from the issue date to receive your debit card by mail. So, 2 weeks from the 5th would be this coming Saturday, the 19th. And then for people who've actually gone and called the franchise tax board, even though in writing they've put to allow up to 2 weeks, on the phone, the reps or agents, whatever you want to call them, are telling people to wait up to 4 weeks. Okay. Oh, cool. Michael finally got his on Saturday. Now you're just waiting for your bank to accept the transfer. All right. Well, that is awesome. I'm glad that you got yours. Um, Ayatsi, stagehand, says, hi, how are you? Rocky says, "Hey, KW, good to see you in here again. Oh, you're letter J and you received your card and activated it with no issues. I'm glad to hear that, KW. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Chris. I am back in town if you want to go grab dinner sometime. Um, does anybody have any more questions that's in here about the middle class tax refund? Hopefully that kind of explained it. A little bit about that time frame. If not, let's switch to the student loan debt forgiveness, which nothing new since last night on that. But when you go to the studentaid.gov website, it just says student loan debt relief is blocked. Courts have issued orders blocking our student debt relief program. As a result, at this time, we are not accepting applications. We are seeking to overturn those orders. And if you've already applied, we'll hold your application, subscribe, and check back here for updates. We will post information as soon as further updates are available. And so they don't really have a timeline on when they're going to have an update. And unfortunately, y- uh, right now there's a pause on repaying, but ouch, they're not sure if this is going to have any movement before people need to start making repayments. All right, guys, there are 33 of you in here, so welcome to the chat tonight. Um, you know, I think I don't know if I want to talk about this. So, if you watch the news at all, you've probably heard that, FTX is going to have to file for bankruptcy. And a lot of people are saying that, like, Meet Kevin and Graham Stephan, Financial Education Jeremy, and Andre Gique are really kind of the bad guy for promoting them. I've also been pretty candid that I was a member of the Graham Stephan mentorship. And this is obviously just my personal opinion, and I don't even really know Graham. I used to speak with him every week because he was the mentor of our mentorship program, but really he's just, um, an acquaintance, I guess I will call him. Um, I would like say hi to him and hopefully he would say hi to me if we were out in public, but we've never really met in public or anything like that. But I really think, like, I did the partnership with Coldest Water Bottle a long time ago, and I didn't do my due diligence. I'm not sure if there's a coldest water bottle than they make. I think that they signed a deal to have FTX be their sponsor, and at least with Graham, right? Because he's the only one I've ever actually spoke with. I think that he is really cautious and really tries not to, even in the mentorship where we were getting to talk with him one on one, he was really cautious, like not to give us actual financial advice. And like, this is kind of what I was saying about if you guys were in here last night watching what I was talking about commercials. What were we looking at when that came up? We were looking at the student aid getting blocked. Like, and it was blocked by this firm. Oh, now I gotta find it. Because basically, like, it sounded like they were there to help the working man, and they're just not. So a lot of times, even with like ads on TV, it's there's still some responsibility for people to do their own research and to make their own decisions. And I do think that Meet Kevin's also said that, they're all careful to say, like, this is not financial advice, which is maybe misleading since they both mostly talk about finance. But really, they're just sharing their personal opinions, and they are pretty clear about when something's sponsored versus when it's their own personal opinion. Um, and I think that, I think that they did what they could in that. I don't know what I think about the Millennial Money channel being totally deleted though. If you guys are familiar with any of that, let me know. Do you think they're on the hook? Like basically like I would never want to work with I don't like snakes, the animal snakes, right? I don't choose so I would not partner with, like, a company where I had to, like, hold a snake and show it off, right? Because I don't wanna do that. But there's other things that if it was a paid sponsorship, like, I know for me, personally, I would just be so excited if I had a paid sponsorship that I might not research the company very well. I'm just being honest here, right? Um, and maybe like they're millionaires and they have big teams, so maybe they have big teams that should have done that for them. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think on that. Okay. Raymond, you received your middle class tax refund in the mail a couple of days ago. That makes me very happy to hear. Let me see if I can find that article about student loan debt forgiveness. Let me see if I can type student loan forgiveness. Okay, it was probably this CNN article that we read. And they're not done deciding on this, though, guys. Where is this? What happens for borrowers? What are the legal arguments? Okay. Okay, here we go. And this is why, like, with especially like political ads, I like to see who, if I'm ever seeing them on TV, I like to see who paid for the political ad. But like, let's say you were watching a political ad and it said, this ad was paid for by the Job Creators Network Foundation, right? Generally, like that has a positive ring to it, right? So, I'm just saying that, like, with the whole FTX thing, that there'd be some culpability for people to, like, do their own research on a company like FTX, just like you gotta do your own research on a company called Job Creators Network Foundation, because while that sounds like it's kind of for the people, that's who brought the lawsuit. The conservative group, the Job Creators Network Foundation, that's who filed the lawsuit that is blocking 25 million people potentially or more from getting that debt relief. And they filed it on behalf of two borrowers who didn't qualify for debt relief. So, I'm really trying to learn this in my own life, to be happy for others even if it's something that I don't directly benefit from, right? Because I think at some point, like, we kind of need to look into the greater good for everyone. And like, if it helps people get on their feet by forgiving some student loan debt, then I think that's a good thing, even though I don't personally benefit from it. And I'm really, really just trying to look at the world from that angle instead of like being bitter, like, oh, I didn't go to college. Where's my free $10,000? Right. Because like I feel like that train of thinking for me at least isn't beneficial. I feel much better when I look at the world through a place of giving, even if I don't benefit. Okay. Oh, Raymond. No, why are you sad? Why? You always post the same very nice comment on both my videos and Jenny Silver's videos. And we love seeing you in the comments. Thank you for being a viewer for all this time. Please don't apologize. Okay, Brian says, what does amending or filing your 2020 tax return after October 15th or February 2022 as applicable will not qualify tax payers for the MCTR payment mean? So that means that you needed to have filed your taxes. For most people, you needed to have filed it before October 15th of 2021. If you didn't, like, if you filed them now, or if you amend them now, then that's not going to make you qualify for the middle class tax refund, the MCTR payment. The other date of February 15th of 2022, that's generally for people who filed with ITIN numbers, and their deadline was after almost everybody else's deadline. So, but for most of us, we can ignore that February 15th, 2022 date. For the majority of us, it's that October 15th, 2021 date. So you needed to have filed your 2020 taxes by October 15th of not this year, but last year, because they're looking at 2020. So, like, yeah, I have a friend, when before the student loan forgiveness was kind of tied up, um, she's married. She and her husband are looking at amending their tax returns because their combined income is too much to qualify for student loan debt relief. But if they file separately, it's possible that one of them would qualify if it passes. I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not, but they are looking at doing that, and they are looking at amending their taxes to get, if it passes, the student loan forgiveness. With the middle class tax refund, basically that's saying that you're not able to like amend your taxes in a way that would make you qualify. For example, my mom does not need to file taxes because she doesn't make enough money to have to file them. Um, but she couldn't go in now and file just in order to qualify herself for the refund. She would have already needed to have filed her 2020 taxes by October 2021. I hope that answers the question. And what a doll's life. I'm so glad that your son got their California middle class tax refund today. That is very awesome. I am curious, for those of you in the chat, are they received? Because that's now a couple of you that said you received it within the last few days. Are you guys getting the debit cards or are you guys still getting direct deposits? According to my calculations, because today was supposed to be the last day that the direct deposits got released. And then on their website, they're saying to allow about 5 more business days to actually see that money hit your account. So, um, 5 business days after today could potentially be all the way up till next Monday. So I'm just curious if that's playing out, if some people actually are still seeing it direct deposited. Your son got the debit card. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anybody actually say like, "Oh, I got it direct deposited." So even though I think it's possible some will still be coming, I think most of the remainder of those payments are going to arrive in the form of a debit card. I'm going to take a drink from my very giant water bottle. And you guys please take a moment and like the video. Okay, let's see. What else did I thought I had an idea about what I wanted to talk about, and then I am drawing a blank. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I bought a normally gives out a free Thanksgiving dinner, and they're sort of doing it, but like for me to qualify for that, I would need to buy 29 items, and that's kind of a lot. So I don't think I'll be doing that this year. Oh, I was gonna check my comments. I had somebody say that I am pretty long-winded, which in all fairness, that's true. But if there's ever anything that you guys want me to talk about, feel free to like leave me a comment on my most recent video and like whatever that may be. And I should be able to I'm laughing because I'm trying to find a comment that from the person that called me long-winded to see if they had anything that they wanted me to address, and I see that someone is saying that they did not get their middle class tax refund, and they said, "This is such buffalo chips." Anyway, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Um, okay. Ugh, sorry I'm yawning. I feel so tired. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, nope. No reply from the person who called me long-winded because I said if you have a specific question, post it here and I would get to it like at the beginning of today's live. All right, what else do we want to talk about? Should we talk about free things to do for the Christmas season? Definitely number 1 is look at Christmas lights, although I know that gas can be expensive. JM says, I still haven't gotten the tax rebate and I did direct deposit and no changes and filed, but I didn't get the golden state. But I should get it the 14th of November. I guess I'll keep waiting. So I'm going to go back to the FTB website because even though today was supposed to be the last day for it to be released into the world, by direct deposit, it is gonna say even right here, how far back do I have to go? Direct. So yes, if you didn't get the Golden State stimulus, today was the last day for that payment to be issued. But then if you scroll down, it says direct deposits typically occur within 3 to 5 business days from the issue date. So you've got to go 5 more business days from today, which would actually be all the way to the 21st next Monday. Yeah. And then did you pay your tax preparation fees out of your refund? So you know how like normally you get your federal for free. Then at the end of your federal, it'll say, do you want to file your state taxes with us? It'll cost you $15. And then I think I forgot about this. I think it even goes on to say like you can check to see how big your refund is before you decide to like go ahead and have us file your state taxes for you. And it will then so like you can do it without having to actually like pay up front for the state taxes. Then, like, if you're getting a $200 refund, then you're happy that you're getting a refund and you care less about like having to pay the $15 or $30 or whatever it is for them to file your state taxes. But then it's like, do you want to pay these tax preparation fees out of your refund? And I would say that the majority of people do say that they want to pay their tax preparation fees out of their refund. And if you do that, that's actually something that would trigger you getting the debit card instead. Excuse me. Luis says, my last name starts with an O. When should I receive my payment in the mail? So, if you're expecting it in the mail, a last name of O would be 11/20 through 12/3 are the mailing dates. But then even right here in writing, it says allow 2 weeks from the issue date to receive your debit card by mail. So 2 weeks from December 3rd, which would be December 17th. So by December 17th is when you should have yours. Ugh. Okay. Express, you have not received your MCTR. Your last name starts with a C. Any hope for me? I'm losing hope. Hi, by the way. Yes. So again, also, I should also mention that from what I'm gathering on another message board is that when you file, sorry, not when you file, when you have those tax preparation fees withheld from your refund, what happens, sorry, my roommate's getting home. What happens is, let me get my train of thought. Yeah, it goes by last name. So what happens is when you have those fees taken out and paid through your tax refund, it's okay if you make noise. Let me gather my thoughts here. If it comes from the tax refund, I've said that like 5 times now. The FTB is trying to deposit it. It's got like a different bank account listed, and it's probably your tax preparers like H&R Block or TurboTaxes. It has their bank account information listed. So what happens is the FTB tries to deposit that into their account. It gets sent back, and then it takes like the FTB like 8 weeks to realize that, and then they're going to reissue the payment, which I think means that that's going to put a lot of people into that last group. I think the franchise tax board is going to recognize those returned payments as the very last group. So that January 14th group, and then allow up to 2 weeks from the issue date to actually receive the debit card. So, and XSSPX1, don't lose hope. It will get there eventually, I think. And yeah, JM, it does go by last name. And then, allow 2 weeks after that. Oh, live your life. Thank you for reminding everybody to give the video a thumbs up and to smash the like button. I would really appreciate that. Also, again, my friend Phidias is trying to get a hug from Elon Musk. So he's like camped outside of SpaceX. I'm trying to get him to like hire a skywriter. And a lot of people are like, you should not be hanging out outside of SpaceX. You should be outside of Twitter headquarters, which is probably a better place to try and see Elon Musk right now. But what he says, and I think this is probably good strategy wise, is he doesn't want to like, be flying to Twitter headquarters and then Elon's on his way to SpaceX headquarters and miss him. He says that he thinks he has a better chance of actually getting the hug if he stays in one place. I do kind of wonder if he were to do the video over again, though, if he would decide to do it from outside of Twitter headquarters instead of outside SpaceX headquarters. but hopefully he's having fun. Anyway, guys, follow him, Phidias, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, all that. Follow me on all the social platforms as well. I wish that the person asking about Ally Bank from yesterday was in here again today. Also, my math was bad, guys. Wait, was it? No. No, my math was good on that. Because my friend was telling me that saving your money in a Robinhood savings account is actually has the highest interest right now, and it does. But if you save it with them, apparently they charge you a $5 monthly fee. My Twitter should just be Shelly's Millions. What is it? Where's my phone? All my social media should be Shelly's Millions or like Shelly_millions. I have to actually check what my Twitter is. Shelly's Millions, but all one word. So yeah. And I don't really do much on Twitter, but sometimes I'll post there if I'm releasing a new video or something. Guys, so we were going to talk about free Christmas ideas. So number one is to go and look at Christmas lights. And I know that gas is expensive. Number two, I think, is going to be like volunteer. So you can go to a senior citizen's home, sing a song, sit with a grandma who doesn't have any visitors or who hasn't had visitors for a while. Definitely you guys could go and help out at a homeless shelter. Something that I'm wanting to check out is Habitat for Humanity. So they help people build homes, right? And I think that I want to do that for charity, not only because I want to help other people, but I also struggle knowing how to do home repairs around my house. So I feel like that could be like a 2-for-1. Like I could give back to people and then I could actually learn a new skill as well. But volunteering, it could be a family tradition. It doesn't have to be something organized by like a big charitable organization. Maybe your family tradition for Christmas is to mow the lawn of a neighbor whose grass is too tall. Maybe your family tradition is to go to the beach and pick up 10 pieces of trash. Maybe your family tradition is to just walk around your block and pick up any trash and do a neighbor beautification, right? That could be a Christmas family tradition where you're kind of giving back to your communities and people in the communities, and it doesn't cost you anything. So we've got looking at lights, we've got volunteering. If you guys have board games, do them. My mom loves Monopoly. She's gonna beat us at Monopoly on Thanksgiving. So get out the board games. Make that a tradition. Even if you don't have streaming services, do you have a VCR or a DVD player? Go to the library. The library will rent out DVDs to you for free. So that's an option. My mom also loves to watch the movie Elf. She says that the holidays are not complete unless she watches Elf. So pick a holiday movie, make that the tradition. And then I gotta think of one more free thing to do. For that. Diamond Pikachu, that stinks. I'm sorry that you're still waiting for yours. Again, I think one of the big things that people are forgetting is if they paid those tax preparation fees for their state taxes out of their refund, it's causing them to fall into the group of people that are going to be getting the debit card, and then potentially even the people who are getting the debit card. I don't want to scare anybody, but potentially in the last group of people, because I am seeing repeated reports from people in the Facebook group being when they call the FTB and they give the FTB their bank account number, the FTB reps are saying, "Oh, no, that doesn't match the information that we have on file." And what's happening is it's going to, like, the tax preparer's bank account, but it's getting rejected and sent back to the FTB. But when there's a bank account information change, which that would probably show up at the FTB as that bumps you into that very last group of people. Okay. Rocky loves Elf and Christmas with the Cranks. Is that the one where they're about to go on, like, a beachy holiday? I've already watched, like, a couple of Christmas movies this year. What did I watched, like, The Christmas Castle, and I watched that Lindsay Lohan, like, Falling for Christmas or something. I've already watched those. Um, I like a good Christmas movie. I like Miracle on 34th Street, probably because she gets a house at the end. Um so it's kinda like real estatey. Raymond, you got the debit card. Yeah, at least you got it. Um Oh, right, and then the girl's coming back for the holidays, and they have to, like, spend a bunch of money. They spend a lot of money, though. I'm trying to figure out how to do Christmas cheap. Something else, if you've got, like, a big family and you're looking to save money, right, but you still wanna get people something, do the thing where, like, you put everybody's name in a hat and, like, each person do it like you would, like, an office Christmas party, right? Each person only draws one other person's name, and you get them one gift, like, under $10, and you could go to, like, the 99-cent store, even though they're a little bit more expensive, or Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and, like, just get them, like, a bunch of fun stuff from there. Yeah, like a gift exchange. That way, it'll keep your expenses pretty low. And Rocky, I'm not sure if you've ever been in here before when I talk about, my mom, she usually gets me socks, right, for Christmas and for, like, most holidays. Most of the time, they come from the Dollar Tree or whatever, and that's fine. The socks from the Dollar Tree are fine, but she'll do something like she'll, like, put a brick in there or, like, really heavy rocks so that I don't realize it's socks, or she'll put them in, like, an empty toilet paper roll, so I'll be like, "What is this?" So she likes to do that. Also, you guys could, like, maybe read, like, a holiday story or a children's story. That could be, like, another tradition. If you don't like games, maybe you could build a puzzle. Um, just, like, look or like, also, like, a hike. I don't know. Um, Socks are the best. You need some socks. Yeah, I'm actually wearing socks that I got from Vid Summit right now. So they gave us socks in our swag bag from, like, that convention I went to. Ooh, guys, I have a job interview tomorrow. What else is going on? I feel like I've just been babbling for 40 minutes. Where's Debbie? I miss Debbie. Um, what else do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to know from me? I need to, like, review. I have so many video ideas, and I just need to get editing them. Oh, hi. Having a PO. What's a PO? My mom's having a poo. No, she's not. She's having a PO. What is that? A PO. Potluck. Having a potluck? I think my mom hit send before she meant to. But anyway, shout out to my mom, who's probably going to beat us at Monopoly next week. So mom, thank you. Thank you for wishing me luck on the interview. So mom, okay, for free Christmas activities, I've got volunteering, looking at Christmas lights, um, like renting a DVD from the library because that's free, or picking one on Netflix. Like if you have Netflix or Disney Plus, you can do that too. Um, Although, I would recommend paring down the subscriptions. We talked about a puzzle. Thank you, live your life. Having a potluck with friends. Oh my goodness. Bingo. Mom, okay, look. Yes, caroling is free, I've never in my life actually seen people carol, right? Have you, mom? Have you ever? I'm curious. Like, have you, mom? Like, when you were little, did carolers come by the house? Because I live in a house now and the houses are close. It's not like I'm far from the street where they couldn't hear, but like I've never seen like people dressed up outside my door. Um, that's not to say that you couldn't do it. I'm just saying that I've never seen that. Also a lot of times I know shopping malls aren't that popular, but I will say that for many years, the movie theater that I worked at was inside of a mall, and there used to be like a bridge, whatever. There was a bridge over the street in the mall. I know that's confusing, but trust me, there was a bridge in the mall. And they used to really decorate for Christmas and they would have like free events. You could go to church and see a Christmas service. So yeah, mom's saying have a potluck with friends. You could do bingo. For all the talk about bingo that my mom does, she must have been really tired in Georgia because we found bingo, but we did not end up playing. Yeah, so at the mall. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what Victoria Gardens is. Um, I know where Huntington Gardens is. I'll look up Victoria Gardens. But yeah, like I think a lot of malls actually do free events. So I would look into that. Hot chocolate is affordable, like, so you guys could do, like, a tradition where you just drink hot chocolate and, like, share your favorite Christmas memory or something like that. It's a mall in Rancho Cucamonga. Alright, alright. Um, Mom, you'll have to clarify if you've ever seen carolers. Mom, I just committed us to. So I usually go, oh, Victoria Gardens at night. I'll have to check this mall out. Um, my mom and I go live on Thanksgiving so that people won't have to be alone on Thanksgiving. We won't probably, I mean, if you guys want to talk about the middle class tax refund, we will. We'll probably talk about like whatever my mom's favorite thing to cook that this year is. Um, it's tricky because normally, like, they give out a free turkey from the food bank, but so far, we do not have our free turkey. I'm good. How are you? um, Black Baby Doll says, "How are you?" I'm good. How are you? Oh, at night during Christmas season. Yeah, I think a lot of the malls still decorate, and a lot of times they'll have, like, caroling or something like that going on. So, all of those, drinking hot chocolate. PS, mom, I have a lot of hot chocolate left, so I do not need any more hot chocolate. My mom got me, like, a variety pack last year, and I still have it. Okay, just caroling inside with friends, and yes, we did go caroling when she was young, especially with a church group, then hot chocolate and cookies. Anne, help with utilities that are past due. Who is your utility carrier? Because, like, I'm LADWP, and I think oops, thank goodness that's my username. I don't wanna log in, but let's see. Let's go to residential customers, you guys. Um, Financial assistance. So they have an easy so like LADWP has state funding for qualifying residential customers with unpaid utility bills. And you don't need an application to receive the funds. Ba, 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 ba. So it looks like there's a lot of assistance programs. You just need to kind of go onto your carrier and see what's available. And like LADWP, it looks like they're still listing housing is key, but I know that housing is key isn't like taking any more applications. It says rent relief applications are closed. Although I do think, like, if you need mortgage relief, I think that program is still open. Okay, yeah, so LADWP does. Oh, good, Debbie. I was just talking about you. Um, yep, yep, you know it. We were just thinking about what we're going to talk about. Yes, yes, we will. Debbie, I haven't moved the green guy in here, but I do have. I've instead of the little green guy, I've got the giant green bottle. Oh, Rich. Things are good. So, Anne, did that answer your question? So, I've got LADWP as well. And they do list programs. So, just go right onto their website. And then let's go back. Payment arrangements. So call them, don't just let it sit there. And then there's many LADWP partner programs to help households facing financial adversity, like discounts, home heating and cooling upgrades, food transportation assistance, and caring for seniors. LADWP can help you find the resources you need. So it looks like what's a physician certified? Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So if someone that you live with is paraplegic, hemiplegic, quadriplegic, has multiple sclerosis, neuromuscular patient, or I'm not going to be able to say that one, scleroderma patient, and you're being treated for life-threatening illness, there's programs. Customer to Customer Assistance Fund. What is this? They're partnering with the United Way of Greater Los Angeles to help customers in need with their utility bills this winter. Through the LADWP Share Project, a one-time tax deductible oh my goodness, one-time tax deductible donations from customers and LADWP employees will be used to help offset qualified customers' utility bills with let's see. Let's see here. Permit. Let's just see. Let's see. Wasn't there a $5? Let's see if my information is autofilled. Give once $5. No. Oh no. All right, fine. Oh. Let's see. You stop sharing. Well, oh my goodness. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, guys, because we're just going to go ahead and donate. Oh my goodness. Well, I might not actually be able to do this because it's not holding my PayPal information in there. Aw, Rich, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and Rich, I was gonna get to your comment. Thank you for the sticker. I'm gonna donate to the LADWP fund, but I'm only gonna donate $5, so I'm not working, so that's what I can afford right now. Rich says, long time, hope all is well. Stopping by to say hello and show some support. Rich, I'm really curious, like, what you think about all the FTX stuff that's going on. Do you think that, like, Graham Stephan and Meet Kevin and Andre Gique and all of them are, like, have some culpability? Do you think that people, like, saw that they were sponsored by them and then just, like, went ahead and put their money in there? Blindly. Hi, Debbie. So yes, again, yes, with me and my mom in my kitchen on Thanksgiving. And again, I don't know what time. I don't work this year, so maybe a little earlier. It'll just kind of be when the whim strikes us, but we will at some point go live on Thanksgiving. Um, What a doll's life says, they won't turn your power off if you have a balance of 20 remaining. So just float the 20 over to a warmer month and pay a minimum. The green thing's not there, but the green water bottle is. So I don't know. Um, Usually my mom actually eats at 5:30. Maybe we'll do it earlier. 'Cause, like, I'm always really sleepy after we eat all that turkey and everything, and everybody just wants to kinda go to sleep. So maybe, like, 3:30, because I feel like the last hour that the turkey is cooking, that's, like, go time, where, like, we're still fixing things, but I feel like maybe there's, like, a lull kind of in the middle for us, so we might do it then. I don't know yet, though. Whenever my mom feels like it, which is almost never, but at some point, I'll go live on Thanksgiving. Alex, you're always so broke and can never afford to eat out. You forgot what it was like to sit and eat at a restaurant. Luckily, my funds have not been that tight right now. And thank you. You're very welcome. And Family Dollar, I don't know if you were in when I realized I skipped your comment yesterday, but I'm sorry about that. It definitely was not intentional. Okay, eating out all the time is a massive waste of money. Twice a week is fine, but every day, no. In the pandemic, you learn to cook mini dishes and you're grateful for it. Yes, and that's good advice. I'm torn on that, right? I am not a very good cook, but I definitely think that cooking at home is one of the ways to save money. And some people are like, well, cooking at home is more expensive. That depends what you're making, right? Like I live near, I think it's called Rancho Bodega, and I can always find like produce there and it's really affordable. And at some points, like, it's definitely cheaper. It's not I started to say it's definitely cheaper to make a salad, but it depends on, like, what kinda salad you're making. Because there is a salad that I like from Trader Joe's that has, like, walnuts and blue cheese and cranberries in it, which I don't really buy walnuts and cranberries and blue cheese just to have in the house, so that's, like, a salad that I wouldn't have the ingredients for. And I feel like I can actually buy that cheaper at Trader Joe's. But for the most part, like if you're gonna just make fresh fruits and vegetables and then like a protein, the Rancho Bodega is cheaper. But then you have to look at like, you know, if I wasn't busy cooking myself, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, would I have more time to list all the pile of stuff on eBay that I'm definitely gonna get around to? Um, could you make more money if you went ahead and ate out? So, that's just one of those things. I will say that I almost never get, like, a soda or a cocktail or anything like that if I'm eating out. It's just water because the drinks really add up. And I think companies are probably hoping that you buy a drink because their profit margins are really high on drinks. Also, Debbie, maybe going back to a movie theater again soon. And I am up on all my latest movie theater news, and those numbers on Wakanda Forever are amazing. And of course, I saw it and I cried like pretty much the whole time. Pretty much the whole time. Okay. You don't know, you think a lot of things went on behind the scenes. Look at Elon Musk with Twitter. He tanked the stock, then he tried to back out of buying it, then fires a bunch of people. Yeah. And I heard today that they're taking away the free lunches that they offer as a perk. Okay. Uh-oh, you cheated and made stovetop stuffing this evening. Oh, mom, definitely like extra stuffing because I feel like we always run out of stuffing on day one and stuffing and mashed potatoes. Maybe that's what you thought. Maybe because my mom's like, you told me not to get a turkey. And I was like, I didn't tell you not to get a turkey, but I might have said that I don't like turkey. I don't love it. That's true, mom, but that doesn't look like it's Thanksgiving. I feel like you have a turkey on Thanksgiving. I do like mashed potatoes and I do like stuffing, so we can have extra mashed potatoes and extra stuffing. Um, I forgot about stuffing, and now you got me excited about stuffing. My mom adds celery and onions to hers, I think. It's so good. And I'm sorry, like, I know that there are the people that make stuffing from scratch. I'm definitely not that person. Like, I am a stovetop stuffing kind of person, and it's good. Okay. So Rich DM says, you don't know about the Meet Kevin thing. You got to catch up. It's just they were all on Millennial Money and they deleted the Millennial Money channel. All right, the Big Cheese says, I used to eat out a lot in your early 20s. I imagine I probably spent thousands of dollars a year. Haha, I'm glad I didn't do it that a lot anymore. Yeah, same. And guys, quite honestly, like my real life friends were all spread out kind of far. So oftentimes, like, unless I'm going with my mom, I don't have anybody to like go out and eat at a fancy restaurant with me. Now, I am guilty. You guys know this from before, especially when I worked at the movie theater. I passed a Del Taco on the way home. And a lot of times I would get Del Taco on my way home from work, but never got a drink. Well, not never, but rarely. You've been so, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, Rich, I hate to break it to you, but it's next week. It's not this Thursday, but next Thursday. I was thinking it was not next week, but the week after. And then, yeah, I was wrong. It's next Thursday. You heard it is really good. It is really good. Black Panther 2 is not streaming yet. They're going to keep that in the theaters for a while. It'll probably be the number one movie all the way until Avatar opens. And I don't know if I gotta move my leg, and we're almost done streaming for tonight. But oh, my leg fell asleep. It's not a cute angle. Ouch. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm streaming from my couch because I have a roommate. So anyway, it's not streaming. It's probably going to be the number one movie until Avatar comes in. I don't know if I'm excited about the next Avatar movie. And as soon as I said that, right, I feel like there was a lot more like hype around the first Avatar movie. Like there was supposed to be all this like state of the art 3D technology. And I don't feel like the focus is that much on that element of it this time. But then my friend pointed out to me like basically everything James Cameron has ever done is good. And so this will probably be good too. Okay, the Big Cheese said, stuff my face with abundance of food on Thanksgiving. Diet? What is that? I've actually started going back to the gym, so I'm hoping not to gain too much weight. Stuffing and mashed potatoes. Yes. I tried out to be the Graham Stephan intern. I tried out to work for like one of his friends. His channel's not that big. But his name's Grant Navarre, and I've done like some collaborations with him. I have actually applied to work for Mr. Beast. I applied to work for, I'm friends with well, more acquaintances, but I'm also friends with Phidias. He's almost at 1 million subscribers. I applied to be his assistant. I applied to work for Eric's editor. I applied, and now I'm applying to work for Meet Kevin. The Meet Kevin job supposedly pays minimum wage, and that's not the one I'm interviewing for tomorrow. But I feel like that would help my videos. Like I have a big old light over there, along with the file of clothes I'm supposed to sell on eBay, but like it's not lighting. I guess this is, I don't know. I don't know how to get the lighting right in here, and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, yeah. Debbie, you've had a very exciting night. The new album is out. Check out YouTube, Raylan Baxter, My Argentina track, written for Stevie Nicks. Hold on. Dang it. I just gotta screenshot that. Or let me put it in my up next on YouTube. Somebody wrote something for Stevie Nicks. I bet it's really good. She's had a lot of her, I mean, I don't know. I love Stevie Nicks. Okay. My Argentina. Rayland. Okay. I'm not going to play it on my, oh no, it's going to play. Don't play. Okay. I will listen to that right after this. Oh, Alex, Christmas is expensive. Thankfully, though, my family isn't very materialistic. Yeah, just make a memory with them. Maybe even just calling old friends that you haven't talked to. Maybe not right on Thanksgiving, but just something like sentimental that'll make a memory. Hi, Josie. You haven't had the chance to watch, but happy Thanksgiving to me and my mom. I'm not working right now, but I have an interview tomorrow. But I'm good, and me and my mom are going to stream on Thanksgiving. Uh, yep, I'm doing good. Okay. Smile. It's so good and so scary. So, my old boss who likes politics and all of that, he also likes horror movies, and he said Barbarian is really good. He says he thinks it's kind of like this is really big for him to say this because he's really a film lover, but he says Barbarian is really good. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because I get nervous with horror films. Like, I need somebody to watch those with me whose hand I can hold, and, like, I will, like, watch them like this because, like, I get nervous. Josie, I know what you meant. Thank you, though, for saying happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you as well. Um, yeah, thank you for stopping in. And try not to be too stressed because stress doesn't help anything. I know it's easier said than done, right? Thank you. And I probably should get going too. Oh, yeah. Oh, please. I am still looking for work. I would love to, does this count? Can I say I networked looking for a job? Um I can't remember what industry you're in, but I am looking for job opportunities. I'm open to transitioning careers. Honestly, I would love to get into something that is YouTube related. I think that content creation has like a really big future. I think that there's going to be a lot of jobs in it for a long time to come. Um, but since I'm a little bit older, it's harder to break into. Like, so many people that are really doing well on YouTube, they're like in their teens and in their 20s. So then, like, they want to, they want to hire their peers, their friends to help work on their channels, and that's understandable. So I feel like it's a little bit harder to, oh, that's right. That's right. I knew that. Oh, and you're up north, right? I might have a project for you, but I have to see how much it'll cost because my friend Phidias, he's trying to make a video getting Elon Musk to hug him, and people keep bringing him signs, but we'll have to figure out like how big of the sign we can get. But yeah, let's PM each other on Twitter and catch up. Debbie, um, Barbarian was okay, but Smile has effects never seen before, and it's been a while and still posting in the top 5. That's interesting. I don't think I can do that horror movie. Okay. Yeah, everybody's saying they gotta go. And Rich, a lot of brands are spending their advertising budget on YouTube now. Yeah, this is the time of year where the ad rates go up, 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 up. Okay. All right, you guys. Rich, let's catch up on Twitter. And thank you for the sticker donation. I'm going to donate $5 towards utilities. And people have asked why I don't do it direct. And oftentimes $5 isn't enough to help one person, but it can help many people, or like they can figure out how to use it best. Also, a lot of times if you donate, like, it takes that, like, by the time they take their cut and all of that, the person doesn't get it. Okay, you guys, so yeah, I'll be making a donation. Be brave, do the movie. Smile's like creepier than Barbarian, right? Because I might be able to do Barbarian if I watch it during the day. Like, I'm not watching anything right now at night. I'll tell you that. I don't think I can watch Smile. I am gonna listen to the song though. It's all queued up. Raylan Baxter, My Argentina. I will listen to that. All right, guys. I will see you this Sunday at 11 a.m. Thanks so much for watching. Shelly's Millions. Wish me good luck on that interview. Yeah, and Rocky, if you ever want to switch the topic and just ask something out of the blue, I'm always down to talk about whatever. All right, you guys. Oh, and I'm excited about the movie The Fableman. That's supposed to be like kind of the Steven Spielberg story. All right. I will see you on Sunday at 11 a.m. And hopefully I'll be putting out a regular video this week too. And I got to figure out this lighting situation. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Oh, hi, T baby. Dang it. I'm just ending this. But it's good to see you. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. But I am popping out